Hi friends, Queen of Flannel here. Welcome back to the channel. So, for the month of December, I am hosting a coloring tag over on Instagram, and it is hashtag Crayola Crazy. So this kind of came about, I was playing around with the Caran d'Ache Neocolor ones, and I thought, maybe I could do the same thing with some Crayola crayons. And then I thought that maybe it would be fun for the month of December if I hosted a tag, and if you all were so inclined, had any of these supplies laying around, that you might want to join me. So we're going to do a little bit of a haul today, and I'll show you guys what I have that I am hopefully going to be working with throughout the month. I don't know if I will use every single one of these supplies, but I'd like to try and use as many as I can. So let's do, since I have it out, I'm going to put those aside, and let's do the crayons first. And this is not all of the crayons I have, so let me get these out. Okay, so I have a bunch of the smaller boxes over here. So I picked this big box of 120 crayons up at Target. I think I got it for like $12, and I have already busted into this. I had to reorganize these because, much like the Ohuhu markers, they just kind of come crammed in here, and they're all mixed up, and I couldn't do it. So and I wanted to play around with them on a page and just kind of get a feel. I also broke a few of them already. So they come in these little white packages, just like back in the old days. There's also a sharpener in here. It was a little green crayon shaped sharpener, but I actually like my it's just a little General's hand sharpener that's got like the large size hole on it. So these will definitely get used throughout the month. I haven't picked pages yet, but I was playing around with some blending methods and trying to figure out the best way to blend these out, and I think I figured out my preferred method. But when we get into our first video, hopefully later this week, I will share that with you guys. So I got the big box of 120 crayons, and then I have a bunch of the small, like, specialty boxes. So I've got some glitter crayons, which I need to bust out and play with these, because I don't know how they're going to react to my blending method. Yeah, we can't actually see the glitter in here, but hopefully once I actually put it on paper, we'll be able to see it. My camera is having a hard time focusing. So we've got some glitter crayons. We've got the Colors of Kindness crayons. Now, all but 4 of these are in my 120 box. This is just a curated set, and they each have a special, like, motivational phrase on them. And then there's 4 new colors: Crayola, Cool Mint, Powder Blue, and A Warm Hug is Oatmeal. So we'll hopefully find a place for these in something this month. I thought they were cute, and I liked the, you know, the motivational on the wrappers. We've got that. I grabbed they were like $2. So I grabbed the neons. I don't know how much Christmas winter coloring I'm gonna be able to do with neons, but who knows? We'll figure it out. And there's also, so there's 24 in here, and there's just the plain neons, and then there's also what looks to be like some glittery neon colors. So you see, so sky blue, and then there's a glittery version of sky blue. So I'm guessing that probably is duplicates with some of my my glitter crayons over there. Anybody else? So like, just that smell of a fresh box of crayons. Like, it's just, there's something comforting about it. So next we have some metallic crayons. I think I can probably find a use for these in like coloring gifts. So like wrapping paper and things, I think those will be nice for. Although they look very similar to the glitter crayons. So I don't know. If you guys want to see, I wasn't really planning on like swatching these all out on camera. But if there's a set that you're particularly interested in, and you want to see me swatch it out, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. So yeah, so we've got some metallic crayons. We've got some pearl crayons. So maybe I'll have to find something that's got like black, like a black background. We've got some confetti crayons. I was watching some YouTube videos and going through some like just some tutorials and seeing what other people have done, and there's nothing really recent that I could find, but I do recall somebody mentioning that like the confetti pieces in here do not like to blend out. So, which makes sense. I mean, it'd be like trying to blend out mica powder, I guess, you know. So we've got some confetti crayons, and then we have the colors of the world crayons. So maybe I'll have to find a portrait, like a Christmassy type portrait or holiday portrait for us to do this month, so we can use these. And if I don't get to it, maybe I'll just carry, I don't know if I'll carry the hashtag over into January, but it's not to say that I can't use crayons at any other time. So we got some crayons of the world. Let's move on to pencils. So I also have the Colors of the World color pencil set. I think I've had these. I didn't pick up new. These were something I bought a while ago, and I just hadn't gotten around to using them. So again, we'll see if we can find something portrait to do for this month. Otherwise, maybe we'll bust these out in January. So we've got some Colors of the World colored pencils. I did pick up a set of the Crayola watercolor pencils, and these I'm debating on doing a swatching testing video with these, because typically if you've been around my channel long enough, you know that when I work in the adult coloring books with like the Inktense or watercolor pencils, that I tend to use the Tombow water-based blender instead of a brush and water, just because it's less saturation on the paper. So these I might do a separate video on and just see how they react to my typical method of working with these types of pencils. So, and there's 24 of these. I actually thought when I first put those in my Amazon cart that there was only 12 of them, so I was anticipating having to do a lot of like layering of colors to get what I might need, but there's actually 24 of them, so I think we can make that work. And then I have the 100 color, the standard colored pencils. I know there's a 120 set of this out there, but this was kind of a binge session at Target, and they didn't have the 120 set. So I just picked up the 100. I think that's more than enough. And my niece and I actually cracked this open, and we were playing around with it. And I've actually been doing some Crayola pencil work off camera, just messing around, kind of in preparation for this. So we've got the big old 100 color set of the pencils. And then for markers, we have the 100 set of the super tips. And I've been talking about doing an underpainting with the Crayola markers and pencils for a while. So if I can find a good image for it, I might do another underpainting tutorial with the super tips and the Crayola colored pencils as a budget option. I think the last few videos that I've done on underpainting, I've used more expensive supplies, so many colors to choose from in this set. And I have used super tips, but not on the channel, so we've got the super tips we're going to play with. And then the last thing I have is these liquid metal craft markers. And I haven't looked to see what the tip looks like on these. So we're going to bust it open. Oh, these are nice looking. Please read before first use. Okay, that's standard for paint markers, but okay, so it's a similar size to a little bit smaller than what's on. This is one of my Ohuhu paint markers. Trying to find a good spot where we can see it. So about the same size as those, but these would be nice for like accents and things like that. And I'm sure I have some of they have the adult, like the signature line for adult coloring, and I may have some of those in a different like in our home office. But this is it. This is pretty much what I'm going to be working with. I had debated whether or not I was going to do like all of my images this month with the Crayola, or whether or not I wanted to just kind of alternate and maybe do one Crayola, one of something else, because I do have some things that I want to do this month that I'm not sure paper wise uh, will work with this, but I'm still in the process of picking out what pages I want to work on this month. So there may be some other videos, non-Crayola videos. We'll see. We'll go with the flow. That's kind of, the mode that we are in now. So yeah, so that is my Crayola haul. And again, hosting a hashtag over on Instagram. It is hashtag Crayola Crazy. I would love to have you guys join me if you have any of these supplies. I'm Queen of Flannel over on Instagram. I will link in the description below, and there's already a graphic up on the Instagram page. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys for today. So thanks so much for all of your support. I look forward to creating more content for you guys throughout the month of December, and hopefully beyond that. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, so thanks so much. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I post additional content. And I will see you in the next one.